Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Welcome back to the Thomas Pearson channel. I am myself, Thomas Pearson, and today we're talking about how I've hidden TommyInnit inside of my photos for 3 months with no one noticing. TommyInnit. If you don't know his name, I don't know what rock you've been living under, I don't know where you've been, but he has overtaken YouTube, Twitch, and the internet by storm, gaining over 9 million subscribers, having one of the most viewed live streams of all time. Now obviously, because of his sudden rise to stardom, it's making his name very, very clickable, and every YouTuber under the sun is trying to fit TommyInnit, the Dream SMP, and all of these other Minecraft YouTubers in their titles. And for good reason. Who wouldn't want a part of that TommyInnit Dream SMP clout? All of those views, all those clicks, all of those new subscribers coming to their channel. So of course, I hopped on the trend, just like everyone else has, just like some of my friends have, and I came up with an idea to stick TommyInnit in the title, but also making it fun. But Thomas, you're a photography channel. How can you possibly get TommyInnit into the title without taking actual photos of him? And that, my friends, is where I came up with this totally original, ingenious, and not at all stolen or ever done before idea to hide TommyInnit in my photos for as long as I possibly could before someone noticed. Admittedly, I did want this video to go on a little bit longer than it did. I know it's not quite 3 months like it says in the title, but I hid TommyInnit in my Instagram photos for 2.5 months and no one noticed. Doesn't quite sound as good as 3. Everyone else is doing clickbait at this point, why wouldn't I? So, I thought I'd look through my Instagram and jump through some of the photos and explain exactly what I did and why I decided to do them, and tell you exactly where TommyInnit is. But before we do jump into it, I want you to go and check out my Twitter at _ThomasPearson_ and go and give it a follow. We're at 16.7 thousand followers, which is absolutely unreal and absolutely trumps my current subscriber count. Speaking of which, why don't you drop a subscribe, a like, if you're enjoying this idea. I've got many, many fantastic ideas on the horizon. It is what it is. Drop a subscription, a like, and a comment if you did enjoy. Let's get into the photos. Okay, so we're in my phone, and I'm just going to jump straight in to Instagram and go through some of the images. So, Instagram, and I would have liked to do more of these photos. I ended up doing actually only 5 of the photos, but at the end of the day, I have appearances to keep up, I have things I have to do. So, let's go to this image, which is the first one, which was posted on the 20th of March. The caption is, looking incredibly stupid in the middle of the city with a chest harness on. So, what happened was, I went out with my flatmate, Aiden, and I have a GoPro chest harness, and I was going around doing some photography, POV photography. That video is actually on my channel, go and check it out. And I thought this would be the perfect image to hide Tommy in for the first one. And it's just a photo of me with the chest harness on, looking kind of cool. The lighting wasn't great, and the color grading wasn't the best thing it could have been, but I quite enjoyed it still. So, if you look in the corner down here, and you scroll into the right, you can see Tommy just hiding in the bushes behind. What I did was I, for each image, color corrected and used the curves tool in Photoshop to correct the lighting and make sure that everything was fine and dandy with him. I was initially going to hide him on the left side through here in the foyer, but I realized that I didn't want to fly too close to the sun for the first image, so I hid him in the background. You wouldn't really know he's there if you weren't doing a bit of a zoom in, but once he's there and you noticed, you know he's there. It becomes quite obvious. We have a photo of my flatmate, and he stood under this lovely, vibrant sun, this arch thing that was wonderful to take photos of. And I thought this is the perfect opportunity to put TommyInnit in the background. Now, I actually used this image for my thumbnail, and I also posted this on Twitter initially without TommyInnit in the background, and no one seemed to notice the difference between the images. Maybe it's just because you wouldn't be looking for him, but once you know he's there. So if you scroll into the left, you zoom into the left, we can see Tommy in his iconic blue puffer jacket that he tends to wear in videos and out on photos and TikToks. And again, no one noticed, and it made me very happy. I actually ended up having to Photoshop legs onto him because the actual image I found on Google had him, but just his upper body, so I had to grab some jeans and a pair of feet and actually Photoshop him into that. And then we go on to this one. Now, this one was the most difficult one because I wanted to fit him in here, but I didn't want to make it too obvious, and I also didn't want to make it not too obvious. So I was like, can I fit him in this image? It's just me stood on my balcony as a photo of myself because I'm having a really, really good day that day. And I was like, well, I've got to fit him in there somewhere. And I did. And I think had I raised the opacity on this, as you will see in a minute, any more than I had, I think it would have been a blatant one that like jumped out at you. And then if you zoom in on the left here, in the window, we've just got him. Just slightly in the reflection. You can see his head. You can see his iconic like baseball shirts that I liked. Something I want to point out is that most of the people that follow me on Twitter are Dream Stans, Wilbur Stans, TommyInnit fans. So I was expecting people on Twitter to nitpick and notice it more than the people on Instagram, because Instagram is my least followed social media. Please go and check me out at Thomas R. Pearson. I want to break 2,000 followers. That would be nice. Then we scroll up, and we have the 16th of April. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've posted a photo at this point. I just wanted to give it a little while because I was stuck inside. I was a little bit depressed, to be honest. The last couple of months have been like on and off. It's really difficult. We're coming out of lockdown. Everything's getting a bit, everything's very suddenly coming back to normal, and I feel a bit overwhelmed. So I was just trying to take a break, trying to have some me time, do some work, and alas, we're back on the Instagram. So then I went out with my friend Jacob, Red Clouds. He got a new hoodie from Cool Shirts. Yes, this is the perfect opportunity to get TommyInnit in there. This one was actually an image where I did kind of like one of my very vibrant images where I add lens flares and I add light sweeps and I'd add all these cool things. So hiding Tommy was not too hard, but you can't really see him in this one, but he is in there. So if we scroll into the back here, we zoom into the back, you can kind of see him. It's really difficult because the image quality was really bad. I was shooting this photo at something like 3200 ISO, so the grain was already bad, the Gaussian blur was horrendous, and just generally it wasn't very good. But he is in there, he's stood in the window in the background, blurred to fuck, so you can't tell he's there. I wasn't expecting anyone to notice. And then there's nothing for a few weeks. I just took some really nice images of the water and the city. He was in this image with Mikey, but I actually ended up cropping him out because his shirt didn't blend very well with the sort of the green hues I was going for, so I thought I'd just leave him out that one. Then we scroll up a little more, and we've got this image here. So I've been working pretty hard for the last couple of weeks on numerous things. I've had some non-stop phone calls, non-stop Zoom calls with people, been editing a lot. And I thought, well, I'll go to the pub with my friend. Since the pubs are open now, we can do this, because it'd be the perfect opportunity to hide TommyInnit in it. TommyInnit in it. So if we look in the background of this, we can see people in the background sitting at benches, having pints with their friends. And then if you look just over my shoulder, you can see him. There he is, sat at a bench. Now, the problem with this image, which I made the mistake of, was not adding enough noise or mosaic kind of pixelation distortion to him, because apparently someone noticed. Again, I posted this image on Twitter. Not a single soul noticed him. But this one comment on Instagram, we've got some fire emojis, we've got a friend of mine saying, cute, thank you James, this person who says, why is Tommy like photoshopped into the background with a keyboard spam? This person noticed. I didn't say anything because I was like, I'm going to see if I can keep it going a little bit longer. But alas, in the next image, I got rustled. I got rustled by 3 people. They rumbled me. I was at Nando's the other night in this exact same shirt with my flatmate. We're having a nice meal. And I say, can you just get an image of me? Because I want to see if I can fit him in the background somewhere. Anyway, I got home. I booted up Photoshop. I downloaded an image of Tommy. I started photoshopping him in. And I could not get the lighting to work. I was sat there for like an hour just playing around with the color hues, the luminance, the saturation. Couldn't get it right. But I was like, fuck it. No one's going to notice. No one's noticed before. If you zoom over my shoulder, you can see him. Clear as fucking day. Clear as day, you can see him doing his like little photobomb face. All these other people look totally normal. And then you've got Tommy, who's clearly very blatantly in the background. And then suddenly, I get an @ on Twitter, a mention, at 5 a.m. at Thomas Pearson. Hey homie, what's this? Peach? You ruined it. You ruined it all. You atted it. 13 likes. Suddenly, oh my word, ah ha ha ha. Oh my god, ah ha ha ha. This scared me. It was going so well. But Peach, you rumbled me. I had to end it. I had to do it. I had to upload this video. It would have gone on for so much longer. I could have kept it going for months and months, but no. We got rumbled. So here we are, recording this video. It's fine though. We had a lot of fun with it, and I've got a video with Tommy and its name in the title. What can you do? What can you do? You can't complain. We did it. I got it. I got the video I wanted to get. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like. Subscribe to the channel maybe. I'll leave a comment. Tell me what videos I should do next. And also, keep an eye out on my Instagram for some new stuff coming soon.